Well, Arsenal and Manchester City just played a game, ended up nil-nil, and the big winner of the day was Liverpool because they are now 2 points in front of Arsenal, who's in second place, and Manchester City stays in third place. Ultimately, it was a game of very, very few chances. For all intents and purposes, it was, with the exception, I think Akai had a probably best opportunity, in my opinion, in the 14th minute off the corner kick. It was headed right to Raya in goal, but again, it was a game of very few chances, and ultimately it ended up exactly as I don't know, say I would say as I thought it would be, but it ended up pretty much as you would expect a game like this to turn out. Now, last year, Manchester City just destroyed Arsenal, beat them 4-1, and it really wasn't even that close. It was, but again, this go around with Manchester City, go to the Community Shield where it was 1-1, and then Arsenal won in penalty kicks. You go to the Emirates where the goal was scored off a deflection by Martinelli, and then you go to this one where it's 0-0. It's going to be interesting if these two teams end up playing in the Champions League semifinal. Let's just put it that way. But look, Kovac had a good opportunity in the second half, and really, the two best opportunities. Well, like, apart from Akai's miss in the first half, in the second half, there was a corner kick where Erling Haaland just missed the ball, and if he hits the ball across, or even on goal, he might put it in the goal. I think. I'm trying to think who was out there, because I think Rodri may have been the guy in the middle. If he hits it right across to Rodri, it's a goal for Manchester City. But that, again, very few chances in the game. And then in the 4 minutes left in the in regular time, you have Trossard takes the ball and puts it on goal. Makes it easy, simple save for Ortega. But had he put it over a little bit earlier, like they said on TV, you might have had Martinelli put a ball in back of net. But really, this was a game of very few chances. Okay, and it really wasn't. It was exactly what you'd expect from a Manchester City game at the Etihad. 72% possession for Manchester City. But look, two shots on goal for Arsenal, one shot for Manchester City. 12 shots total for Manchester City, six for Arsenal. Arsenal, a couple more fouls, a couple more yellow cards. Again, it is what it is. Okay, it really wasn't a game. It was a game where anybody who scored was going to win the game, and nobody scored. Now, again, the big winner of the day was Liverpool because they are in first place, and they actually have a favorable schedule in the next games in April, and they have a good opportunity. Now, they're going to have to go to Old Trafford next week, and that's going to be a difficult game for them, especially after what happened in the FA Cup. But they also have the Merseyside derby coming up at the end of April. But realistically, the big winner of the day was Liverpool. The big loser of the day was Manchester City because they could have taken over second place from Arsenal. And the biggest, for all intents and purposes, a 1-1 draw, a 0-0 draw is absolutely perfect for both these teams. Okay, you still have 8 games. Anything can happen, but Arsenal drops to second place, 2 points behind Liverpool, and these three teams, which have been the class of the Premier League. You look, they've all played each other twice. I believe Liverpool and Manchester City drew both their games when they played each other. Arsenal beat Manchester City and drew with them, and then they drew with Liverpool. So really, Arsenal. If you look at if you go based on the three teams in the round robin tournament, Arsenal has 8 points, and Manchester City and Liverpool have I guess 3 points between them. But again, Arsenal also lost to West Ham earlier at home. Okay, that's what's killing Arsenal is the games they played in December. That's what's killing Arsenal right now. That's what's stopping them from being in first place. And again, look, for all intents and purposes, this was a good draw for Arsenal. It was a tough draw for Manchester City, a good win for Liverpool, and like I said, Liverpool is the big winner of the day. But again, you're talking about 3 points separating these three teams, which have clearly been the class of the entire Premier League, and it's going to be interesting to see. Now, Arsenal still have to go to Brighton. They still have to go to Tottenham. They still have to go to Manchester United. They still have a home game against Aston Villa. They have absolutely a difficult, a brutal schedule on the way to the final. But again, you have to say from this year to the previous year, Arsenal has definitely improved. Whether or not they're going to win the title, that's different. That's a different animal right there. But again, a 1-1 draw. Sorry, a 0-0 draw, scoreless draw. Manchester City. Look, they're a good team. They're a solid team. But we'll see how it all plays out at the end. Thanks for watching. Please click like, share, and subscribe. Have a good rest of your day.